Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm sorry. I had a question. I was watching Stephen A. Smith talk about Lavar Ball, and I was wondering if you guys think that Lavar is hurting Lonzo's career. And in my opinion, I think he is. You know, I don't agree with Stephen A. all the time. I don't really agree with him now because the way he's talking is like he wants him. It's the words he's using. You know, he has to go against his father and, you know, things of that nature. Which, you know, Lavar is. He is what the world hates, which is a alpha black male. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've been with him on most things. You know, I was with him through the whole the President Trump thing. I was with him on that. I was with him on the sneakers. You know, he wanted to start his own. You know, when he wanted to have his own sneaker. You know, when he did that, I was with him on that. Even him charging whatever the hell he felt like charging, I was with him on that. Even with, you know, taking his sons and taking them to Lithuania, pulling them out of school and taking them to Lithuania to play pro ball. You know what I'm saying? I was with him on that, even though that was kind of crazy, but I was still with him on that. But now, the Luke Walton thing, and now with the he's saying that Lonzo's not going to sign with the Lakers. He's going to sign with whoever picks up the other two sons. You know what I'm saying? So now he's bugging. He's meddling into team business. He's out of line now. And what's going to happen is he is going to get his son blackballed. Nobody's going to want to deal with Lonzo because of him. And they don't need much. Everybody wants to shut him up. The Stephen A. Smiths of the world, who I guess it's his job to, you know, shoot down black men, strong black men, alpha black men. You know, that's his job. That's probably written in his contract. Anytime somebody come out and start, you know, talking like they got some sense or talking like they want to be a man, you have to come out and, you know, counter whatever they say. That's probably written in Stephen A's contract. But yeah, they don't need much, man, because everybody want to see him shut up. Everybody want to see him bow down. So if they gotta take it out on his son, they will. If they gotta use his son to get at him, they will do that. And all three of them gonna be over there in Lithuania if he keeps it up. Now, should Lonzo maybe, I don't know, should Lonzo maybe tell his father, yo, you know, chill, you making things uncomfortable for me? Of course he should, if that's how he feels. But, you know, I'm not gonna knock Lavar for standing up for his sons and for doing what he thinks is right for his sons. I do think he's living through his sons. I do think that. But, you know, most of the things he's done up to now, you know, I've agreed with. But right now, he's bugging out with these last two incidents. The whole Luke Walton thing. I mean, he's allowed to have his opinion, but his son's on the team. You know what I'm saying? His son is there. He's not there. His son is there. So whatever harsh feelings they have towards him, you know, his son is going to pay for that. And I don't think he takes that into consideration. I really don't. And I think he's hurting his son with this one. I really do. And I don't agree with Stephen A. on much of nothing. But I agree with him on that. I don't agree with what Stephen A. is saying about, you know, he needs to step up and say, that's my father. I don't feel what he feels and all the other shit. He shouldn't have to do all of that. I don't think he should have to do all of that. Not to them. Maybe he can tell his, he can go to his father and tell his father those things, but I don't think he needs to go to Magic Johnson and say, that's my father, I don't agree with what he's saying. I think he should just show up and play ball and talk to his father on his end. That's what I think. I mean, that's just my opinion. But yeah, he's definitely on the verge of getting his son blackballed. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. They want to silence him. They want to shut him up. They want to see him sit down somewhere and shut up and grovel. And they're going to use his son to do it. And it's not like he's lighting up the league right now. I mean, he's a good little player, but he's not lighting up the league right now. And to be honest with you, the Lakers are playing better without him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they still got him for, I think, another 2 years, maybe 3 years. I'm not sure how many years they still got him. But, they're playing better without him. I mean, they're not going to cut him, but they may trade him. And it's going to be hard to trade him because of his father. If they trade him, they're going to give him away for a bag of peanuts because of his father. But I don't think nobody's going to take him. Who's going to deal with that? What organization is going to deal with that? If he's doing that with one of the most storied franchises in sports history, not just basketball history, but sports. The Lakers are one of the most popular, well-known, and accomplished teams or franchises in all of sports. And he's acting a fool with them. Can you imagine if he goes somewhere like Milwaukee or Toronto, or if they trade him to, let's say, Atlanta? Shit. LeVar Ball gonna really he really gonna show his ass. If he doing it in LA with Magic Johnson. He gonna really show his ass if he goes somewhere like Memphis or some shit. So yeah, ain't nobody gonna want to deal with that shit. Especially if they losing. He's gonna be undermining the coach all the time. He's gonna be making all kinds of demands. He's gonna be trying to get his other two boys on the team. They too old to be wanting to. That stuff that little leaguers go through. The parents, the kids got to be on the same team. You know what I'm saying? That's not adult shit. Be happy they're in the league. But yeah, he'd be trying to get all his sons on the team. Then if somebody let him get all three on the team, he gonna want all three to start. He gonna want all three on the court at the end of the game. He gonna be making all kinds of demands. Nobody's gonna want to deal with that shit. Plus, like I said, he's a black man, the most hated person in the world, public enemy #1. So they are chomping at the bit to silence him. They really are. He's gonna have his son. His son's gonna be the NBA version of Colin Kaepernick, as far as not being able to get a job, and not because he can't play, but because of some outside reasons. And in this case, it's gonna be Lonzo's father's a nut. Lavar's a nut. I mean, I agree with him on things, but he's a bit over the top with some things. But you can't knock him for trying to protect and looking out for his boys. But the world don't like that. So there's going to be some type of backlash. There's definitely going to be some type of backlash if he keeps going. Especially this Luke Walton thing. You know what I'm saying? Luke Walton is liked. He's loved throughout the league. He's kind of a golden boy. His father was a golden boy. He's the son of a golden boy. So, Luke Walton is he's really liked in the league. You heard what Rick Carlisle said about him. So, and now he got I think the players union or the coaches union or whatever Rick Carlisle's in charge of. Now they're at odds with ESPN for running that article that he set up, that Luke Walton article. So I mean, he's creating a lot of rifts within the league. So he's on the verge of getting his son blackballed. Lonzo is going to end up in Lithuania. Yep. I think he just needs to chill, man. Just let his son play. Just chill. If he see they mistreating his son or something, then, you know, yeah, say something. But, you know, he's a little out of line right now. I think he's a little out of line right now. Like I said, the whole Trump thing, you know, I agree with him, you know. The boy said sorry. I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst. I mean, yeah, the boy said thank you. It wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world if Lonzo said, you know, Trump, you know, I want to thank you for, you know, looking out for my boy, even though, you know, from what I've heard, he didn't do shit, basically. But I mean, oh, I think he was upset because he didn't fly him home, or he wasn't there for that. He was already over there, so it's not like he really did shit. You know, you can take that any way you want. I mean, me personally, I probably would have said, you know, whatever you did, I appreciate it, you know, thanks. But it's like, shit, Trump wanted him to get on his knees and kiss his ring and, you know, fucking make him breakfast and fucking, I don't know, like Trump wanted him to do some other shit that I agree, you know, that shit wasn't necessary. The boy said thank you, and that's all that should matter. Like I said, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. I mean, Lavar wouldn't have been a bitch, you know, by saying thanks, but still, I mean, it's nothing that had to be done. The boy said thanks. But yeah, you know, I was with him on that, and you know, with the whole big baller brand thing, I was with him on that. You know, brother, shit, if you can have if your son's good enough to have his own sneaker, his own sneaker line, then shit, why not? Charge whatever the hell you want to charge. If you sell 3 pair, and fuck it, charge whatever you want to charge, is yours. But you know, they was on him about that, riffing at him about that. Especially white women. White women hate him. They hate this big brass black guy. And white women in coons really hate LeVar Ball. But yeah, charge what you want. Yo, shit, charge. If you sell 2 pair, then you know what? Fuck it. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to charge. You got what you wanted for them 2 pair. Then shit, fuck it. But I can't rock with him on this. You can't talk about the coach like that. I mean, your son's there. Your son got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. And this other thing, I ain't with him on that either. This, you know, whoever take my other 2 boys. I mean, how's that even? I wonder how his other 2 sons feel about that. Like, you know, we can't even get in the league. You know, we got to ride Lonzo's coattail into the league. You know, they only taking us because they want Lonzo. I mean, how would that make his other sons feel? I don't know. I just don't agree with him on this one. But we'll see what happens. We'll know. I mean, shit, we'll know in a couple years, unless the Lakers just straight up get fed up and cut him after the season and just cut their losses or whatever. I don't know. But maybe they will find somebody to trade him. Maybe trade him too. Maybe LeVar. maybe there's a team out there that wouldn't mind bringing LeVar Ball in. So they'll take his sons, give him a job, make him happy, sign his other 2 sons. I don't know, maybe it's a team out there willing to do that. Maybe it's a team that need fans, that need the publicity. I don't know. I don't know who would want to deal with that shit, but maybe it's a team out there willing to deal with that. I know that's a little too much, man. He goes way too far. He went way too far with this one. I don't agree with him on this one. I agree with him on his other shit, like I said, but this is a little much. Telling him, listen, you're gonna take my 2 sons if you want 1 son. Damn. I mean, I don't knock him for saying it, but I think that I don't think he realizes that they don't like him. And if they gotta sacrifice his boy, they don't care about, the league don't care about Lonzo like that. Lonzo ain't packing him in like that. Lonzo ain't lighting up the league like that. There's been better players than Lonzo that didn't make it in the NBA. Shit, next year be a whole new draft. They'll forget about Lonzo in a year or 2. This shit has happened before. Players have been, don't take long to forget about a player. They'll blackball his ass and just sit back and laugh. And they'll get joy out of seeing his father squirm and raise hell and talk all kinds of shit. They'll take pleasure in that, knowing that they hurting him. They wouldn't give a damn about hurting Lonzo if they could hurt him. But, I mean, that's my opinion. I do feel that he's hurting his son's career. I want to hear what you guys got to say. So, I'm going to sign off now. And get in the comment section. Let me know what your opinion is on this. Is LaVar Ball hurting his son's career? We'll talk about it later. All right, I'm out. Thanks for watching, and peace.